Hailey Bieber is in big trouble online for allegedly stalking her husband's ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez on the internet again. Like most random celebrity drama these days, a TikTok is responsible for stirring up trouble. A user on the app made a video that was shading Selena and her fiancé, Benny Blanco. It was a series of photos from their latest photo shoot with the caption, "Sorry to do this to everyone, but I had to look at these photos so you do too. I genuinely can't decide which is the worst." The pictures have been torn apart by the internet the same way the couple has. People just think that looks-wise, Selena is leagues above Benny. Personality doesn't matter when we were talking aesthetics, apparently. There was also a photo with Selena's feet framing his face, and I will admit that as a certified foot hater myself, this was the only one that was hard for me to look at, but that's personal. The point is, the video was clearly being negative about Selena and Benny's relationship. The person that made this video was in for quite a shock though when their video went viral, but not just viral, it also allegedly got a like from one Hailey Bieber. Pretty soon, that comment section was overflowing with comments about Hailey's like and how she was obsessed and weird and whatever. But you might be wondering, how did people even find out that Hailey liked this video? Well, the person who made it, Courtney Presto, she posted about it. On TikTok, you can't see who liked something unless you are the person who made the post, so it's not like Instagram. A notification that says a celebrity's name, that's one you'd pay attention to. It's worth noting though that people can just change their display name to anything that they want online. However, in the proof of liking that Courtney provided, you can see the verified checkmark next to Bieber's name. So, because people said that she was lying, the social media users shared the screenshots that she had taken of the notification. She shared a screen recording of her going through the timestamps of the photos to prove that she wasn't lying. She also shared a screen something of her going from the notification to Hailey's account just to put that last nail in the coffin. In the various videos, she did make some bold claims though, like she feels like this is definitive proof that when Hailey says there's no drama that she's lying. She also said that Hailey probably effing hates Selena and that Hailey's For You page was probably full of Selena hate and trying to show her videos, bashing the singer since she allegedly interacted with this video when it was only at 77,000 views. Still though, people said Presto was lying because people noticed time discrepancies. Further down on the first screenshot of Hailey's like, there were other notifications of other likes and one particular comment. The person who made that comment probably had no idea that they would get in the middle of a decade-long celebrity feud. According to the screenshot, the comment was made at the same time or around the same time as the like, but when people visited the profile, it was made on there at a different time. This led to people to believe that the receipts were fake. There was also the fact that people kept asking for a screen recording of Presto going from the notification to Hailey's account because she had only screen recorded pictures, not the actual notifications, but Presto never provided that, which made people more suspicious. People also said that these screenshots could have been photoshopped. However, to keep it all fair, the comment situation could have been explained by time zone differences, and the lack of screen recording might be because the video blew up and now has like 80,000 likes. It would be hard to scroll back through all of those notifications just to find the Hailey Bieber one, so maybe photos are all we really have to work with. Revisiting this after a couple weeks, I was surprised to see that the videos Courtney Presto posted with her proof are missing. It appears that she deleted them. From reading other comments in newer videos, people are not letting the TikTok user forget them though. The only video left up is that first one that started it all. A quick look at the latest video's comment section produces an interesting development. Apparently, in one of the now deleted proof videos, someone commented something about Hailey potentially suing Presto over this, to which Presto allegedly replied that she would be ready for court. Of course, this is not something that I saw with my own two eyes, but there's enough comments now calling Presto a coward over it that leads me to believe that it might have happened. Those that call a TikTok user a coward seemingly believe that Presto was lying for clout and exposure and talked the big talk, only to back down after realizing she might actually get in legal trouble because Hailey actually responded to the whole situation. She did so through a rep, but also seemingly on her Instagram story. The model recently posted a cryptic message on her social media, and it looks like it could have something to do with this, maybe. To a plain background, she wrote, "Pastors and preachers really love to just put words together with the same letter and act like it's hitting, so crazy." Adding examples below like "there's grace in gratitude," finishing off the image saying that it drives her bananas. The following story was of the flaming Elmo meme, and this one was captioned, "And then people sit there like this, eating it up." Since the TikTok like drama was all people knew about recently, it was assumed that these stories would be about that. It's not hard making a connection to the Elmo meme since people jump at the chance to say that Hailey hates Selena, but I'm not really sure what the alliteration part means. The opening for the Hailey liked my TikTok video was Hailey Bieber herself, so maybe it was referencing that. I admit, I'm not sure, and I don't want to pretend like I know. Hailey and Selena have been dealing with rumors of a feud for about a decade now. They have shut down rumors multiple times, even posed together for pictures, but they always seem to end up right back where they started, with headlines saying they are fighting, and it's all because they dated the same guy. The rep for Hailey that addressed this particular remount of the drama said that the like never happened, and this entire story has been fabricated by a content creator looking to capitalize off of an old, tired narrative. People say that imitation is the highest form of flattery, or is it? The internet doesn't seem to think so when it comes to Hailey Bieber. Bieber has been accused many times of copying her partner's exes, to the point where people accuse the model of stalking them. Just recently, she was accused of online stalking with that whole Selena Gomez TikTok liking drama, but this is actually just another thing stacked onto a huge pile of accusations. Hailey Bieber has been accused of copying/stalking husband's ex Selena Gomez, and also him, but we will get to that, for years. After going back into the archives, aka Twitter 2009 to 2014, people noticed that Hailey tweeted about Justin and Selena and even their relationship quite a bit. Old tweets prove that Hailey was a Jelena stan, just like most girls her age were. Now, when it comes to the stalking the online community is accusing her of, it's less like the traditional physical stalking you might be thinking of, like following someone home, and more online, following them around the internet, like keeping up with Selena's social medias and photos, style, brands, work, etc., with the intention to copy them. Of course, this is all alleged because there is no concrete proof that this is Hailey's intentions. However, social media users have compiled lists and created videos of all the times Hailey has seemingly copied Selena. A 7-part series recently went viral on TikTok, detailing it all with its YouTube counterpart at over 2 million views. In it, the host details numerous times Hailey was photographed wearing similar clothing to Selena, showing that sometimes these alleged outfit repeats would happen hours after. When you do put them back to back in that manner, I will admit it doesn't look amazing. However, there is one thing that really took the internet by storm when it happened: a little tattoo just under the ear. Selena had a little G tattoo under her ear in a pretty cursive. The G is for her younger sister, Gracie. Later on, Hailey showed up with a tattoo that looked very similar to Selena's in pretty much the same exact spot. Hailey did share the meaning behind her tattoo though. It was for Georgia, her pastor's daughter that had a rare brain malformation. The thing is, Hailey actually ended up getting another tattoo that made people think of Gomez. It was on her ring finger, a J with a sparkle, very pretty, clearly meant for husband Justin Bieber, but people quickly made a connection to a ring that Justin apparently gave Selena all the way back in 2012. So, then there was the matter of the women's cooking shows. During the pandemic, Selena hosted a successful cooking show, and then a couple years later, Hailey did the same thing. Of course, that's really not something to notice because lots, and I mean lots, of celebrities have cooking shows, but people couldn't help but notice that the manner in which the shows were filmed and scripted, they shared too many similarities to go unnoticed, especially not by people looking for them. And to touch on the stalking Justin thing, because I do not want to leave you hanging there, Hailey was a believer. She's been Justin's #1 fan long before they dated, long before Jelena broke up, long before Justin even knew Selena, literally a day 1 stan. In the 7-part series, the host alleged that Hailey stalked Justin, a past believer celebrity, aka someone in the fandom that was popular amongst other fans and often had intel on when and where Justin was. She came forward with claims that Hailey would often ask what hotels Justin was in and then would go stay there on purpose, allegedly using her famous father's influence to get closer to the star at events. In the end, if this was her 10-year plan, she kind of nailed it.
Starting off with number 6, we have Selena Gomez. Obviously, Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez have tons of tension, considering they both seriously dated Justin Bieber, with them even allegedly overlapping at times. One of the worst feuds between them was when Selena dropped her song Lose You to Love Me. That was very clearly about Justin, with some of the lyrics of that song reading, quote, "You turned me down and now it's showing. In 2 months you replaced us. like it was easy. Which is exactly what happened when Hailey and Justin got back together only months after him and Selena breaking up. But things got messy when Hailey decided to post a picture of a song to her Instagram story called "I'll Kill You." And fans couldn't help but point out that she posted it right after Selena released her song that was about Justin. Then Just Jared made a post saying that the song post on Hailey's story was her comment on things with Selena. But then Hailey responded back that her posting on the song was not a response to Selena whatsoever. Then later that night, Selena went on Instagram Live to talk about the song, and she decided to take a moment to express that she does not condone pitting women against each other, which is definitely responding to the Hailey situation. The women ended up working it out, but if Hailey did post the song in response to Selena, it does show the kind of mean girl that she can be. And at number 5, Taylor Swift fan. Hailey has a very bad habit of responding to comments from trolls online, and she got into some drama when she did so with a Taylor Swift stan. It all started with Taylor going on Jimmy Fallon and showing a funny video she took after she got LASIK eye surgery where she cries over a banana. And everyone thought it was so funny that Justin Bieber decided to reenact the video in one of Hailey's Instagram lives. But people didn't appreciate the reenactment and thought Justin was making fun of Taylor. So then Taylor stans started dragging Justin and Hailey online. One Twitter user even shared a video of someone roasting Hailey's modeling career, with the caption of that reading, quote, "If I could emphasize a video 1,000 times over, I would." And Hailey ended up finding that tweet and doing something that celebrities should never do, and that's responding back to the hate. She tweeted back, quote, "I never knew I could make somebody so upset. Truly, I'm so sorry you're this upset. Lord have mercy, I hope I'm never this upset about someone I don't know." And over the span of an hour, Hailey actually tweeted the user 2 more times, proving she cannot handle criticism well. The Swiftie fan ended up responding by saying back, quote, "This is proof that she doesn't have a job. Hailey stans come for me, but she legit sits on Twitter and attacks Taylor stan accounts like literally go to McDonald's." And that's really why you never engage with Twitter stans, because I swear, like, they will just always win. I don't know what it is. Stans always reign supreme. And at number 4, Hailey was a bully. One TikTok user participated in a TikTok trend where you expose people or bad things from your past, and in the process, she exposed that Hailey Bieber was allegedly her high school bully, saying in the TikTok, quote, "You think you can bully me? Hailey Bieber was my middle school bully." With the caption saying, quote, "I'm sure she's a nice person now, right?" The comments of the video were mixed, so the user posted some follow-up videos explaining things further. The next video showed a video where Hailey says in an interview that she went to middle school with the Jonas Brothers, not proving anything further about her even going to school with this random girl. So the girl then made another video responding to the backlash on that video, with people telling her to show pictures or say a story time about it, or, some more proof. With the user coming on again saying that she doesn't have any story times, then saying she was in 5th grade and Hailey was in 6th, and she bullied her that year. Then saying she doesn't want an apology or clout, she just said it because it's a fun fact she says a lot. And since this user didn't post more proof, it's definitely hard to believe her, but Hailey has been accused of mean girl behavior in the past, so there is a possibility it could be true. And at number 3, New York City hostess. One TikTok user who was a hostess at a popular New York City bar took the opportunity to shade some of the rudest celebrities she had ever met while working there. One of those rude celebrities was none other than Hailey Baldwin. When talking about Hailey, she said, quote, "This is going to be controversial. I've met her a handful of times and every time she was not nice. I really want to like her, but I have to give her like a 3.5 out of 10. Sorry." And even though Hailey was not the only rude celebrity mentioned, she decided to apologize to the user by writing in the comments of that video, quote, "Just came across this video. I wanted to say sorry if I've ever given you bad vibes or a bad attitude. That's never my intention. Hate hearing that was your experience with me, but glad you called me out so I can do better. Hopefully we meet again so I can apologize in person." And then the TikTok user responded thanking her for being accountable and taking the time to apologize. Not sure if this means Hailey was sincerely sorry or if she just didn't want the bad PR, even though her commenting on the post is really what blew it up in the first place. And at number 2, Dr. Daniel Barrett. A plastic surgeon who has gone viral from his videos talking about celebrity plastic surgeries got in some major hot water after he made a video about Hailey Bieber. In the viral TikTok, he compared pictures of Hailey then versus now and pointed out what he thought was different, saying that TikTok, quote, "Pay special attention to her nose. What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think it's physically impossible with getting a little bit of help from someone like myself to go from this picture to that picture. Adding that he thinks that she had a rhinoplasty as well as jawline contouring, skin tightening, lip filler, and a chin implant. But after the video was posted, the doctor was promptly sued by Hailey and Justin. Hailey claimed the doctor was using her name and likeness in the video and was promoting lies, while Justin sued because the caption of the video was, quote, "Is it too late now to say sorry?" Which is, obviously a play on Justin's song Sorry, with the legal documents saying that Dr. Barrett was using copyright protected lyrics, which is so ridiculous. Literally everyone uses song lyrics as their captions. Like, I didn't even know you could sue for that. The couple also reportedly sent him a cease and desist letter to take the video down. But because he did nothing wrong, it hasn't been taken down, thankfully, because that would be so ridiculous if he had to take that down. It's literally just his opinion. Anyway. And finally, number 1, Instagram exposing surgeries. Yet another example of Hailey shutting down plastic surgery rumors. An Instagram account posted a picture of young Hailey versus now, where there does look to be some changes with her face, with the user questioning if Hailey had cosmetic enhancements or not. But Hailey, for some reason, cannot stand when people speculate about her getting fillers or any sort of plastic surgery, so she clapped back in the comments of that post, writing, quote, "Stop using pics that are edited by makeup artists. This photo on the right is not what I look like. I've never touched my face, so if you're gonna sit around and compare me at 13 and then me at 23, at least use a natural photo that wasn't edited so crazy." I don't know about this one, I'll let you guys be the judge. Alright guys, so that is all for the video. Let me know below which you thought was the craziest. Do you think she's a mean girl or not? I mean, the jury's still out for me after this. I think there's some instances where she maybe was, but she did apologize a lot, so I mean, there could be something about that.
Coming number 6, we have rude behavior. Let's get straight to the point. No one likes a mean girl. And Hailey has recently been hitting headlines for not only being rude to a waitress while at a restaurant, but beauty blogger Iris Bieber called out Hailey after her Rhode event displayed some pretty rude behavior. In a video posted to Iris's account, the social media star explained that while she usually doesn't attend all events she's invited to, she took a chance on Rhode Skin's launch party because she genuinely was excited. Unfortunately, it probably would have been better for her to stay home, as it appears that the event was just a total waste of time for her. Iris would share in the video that while the atmosphere at the event was just as fun as you would expect, the only things wrong with this event was that Hailey had some pretty odd behavior. Iris would then say, but the girl gets there with her friends Kylie Kendall. All of her friends are there, but they have this corner that they could only be in. While attendees gave Hailey her space, Hailey didn't even interact with any guests, and the only one who actually stood up to say anything about the brand was Kylie, who congratulated Hailey on her new brand. And Hailey just stayed in her corner and gave everybody RBF face. Number 5, fans. So it's no lie that Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber looked literally incredible at the 2021 Met Gala. However, it seems like Justin fans just can't accept the fact that he is with anyone other than Selena Gomez, as they have been bombarded by several fans chanting Selena while on the red carpet. While many people pointed out that the fans' behavior was completely disrespectful, this has sadly been something Justin and Hailey have had to deal with since they first got together. Justin has even responded to fans who are still hung up on him in Selena in the past, as back in 2020 he said, "This sad excuse of a human just encouraged people on video to literally go after my wife, telling people to say that my previous relationship was better, so on and forth. I just wanted to share this so that the people get an idea of what we face on a day-to-day. It is extremely hard to choose the high road when I see people like this rally to gather people to bully the person I love the most in the world. It's not right." Hailey also responded to the hate by saying, "I usually stay quiet and don't acknowledge these things, but I need to protect myself and my mental health, but it's truly gotten to a level of anger and hate that is shockingly unhealthy and sad." Number 4, rumors. Have you noticed recently that Justin Bieber has been appearing in photos dressed in weird outfits, while Hailey, on the other hand, seems to put more into her public appearance? Recently, the star has been spotted wearing a crochet blanket out on a sushi date with his wife, and let's not forget the time when he was in Japan he also opted to wear this really weird dark brown bob styled wig and sunnies while he was out with his wife so people wouldn't recognize him. While some of the star's choices to wear disguises seem weird, especially since his wife is dressing to the nines beside him, it's clear Hailey is still young, hot, and clearly cares about her image, as she puts a lot of effort into everything she wears to events or to go on simple dates with Justin. So she may want someone who puts a little more effort into the way they look, and this could put a lot of stress on Justin, as imagine getting all dolled up to go to an event and your husband looks like he just rolled out of bed. Can't pair a tote bag with a designer gown, I'll tell you that. Number 3, no children. Back in 2021, Justin would reveal that he told Hailey he was ready to have children. While Justin previously said he thinks it's up to Hailey to decide when she's ready to have children because it is her body, he's been pushing more lately for the pair to start a family, as he wants a little tribe of little Justins running around the house. However, back in February 2022, Hailey would open up to why she just isn't ready to have kids yet, and it's mainly because of her hectic schedule. While Hailey is focusing on her new skincare brand, Justin is also touring until March 2023. Hailey also addressed the societal pressures women have about having children, and she said, "There's this thing that happens for women when you get married. Everybody always assumes it's first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby." But instead, Hailey wants to prioritize growing her business, and while she doesn't want to have kids at a young age, this could cause Justin to pull away, as he's at the point where he is ready to have a family. Number 2, hot water. Back in 2020, Hailey would find herself in a pretty sticky situation after she was accused of being a racist by one of Justin's fans. This would then send the internet into a frenzy, as they soon started drawing their attention to some of her previous tweets. The model isn't a stranger to backlash over her tweets, as she's received some backlash for some of the controversial messages she has posted on social media in the past, including one that has addressed foreigners. The drama all started when one fan called out Justin, claiming that he married Hailey to get back at his ex Selena Gomez, and the commenter also implied Hailey was racist. And then when people started to investigate the truth, they pulled up several concerning tweets. First tweet would raise some eyebrows when the model tweeted back in 2012, "Shut up or I smack you back to your own country." And the worst part is, the tweet still hasn't been deleted. Then in January 2013, the model posted another questionable message when she said, "Oh, are you so tired of it? Well, let me remind you, this is a free country, America baby." And to put the cherry on top of things, shortly after, she would then tweet, "To those foreigners who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so sorry your country didn't have pilgrims and Indians to start such a sick holiday." And I just feel bad for reading that, but imagine being married to someone who doesn't even understand how hurtful these words can be to someone, and even choose after being called out to keep the hate online.